Hi there, this is Kevin Souza. What do you believe in? Do you believe that dreams can come true? You probably do because you've seen it. Walt Disney dream came true, right? He had a dream and he started with a cartoon mouse that he called Mickey and eventually grew his empire into Disneyland and Disney World, right? Do you believe in dreams? Everything that exists was a dream once. You know the light bulb that you flick a switch on and you could care less about or don't even think twice about it until the light burns out? You just believe that by the flick of the switch, it'll turn it on. Well, that's an extension of someone else's belief. Someone who tried so many times and failed until the little filament in the light flickered long enough and hard enough to keep the light on. Mr. Thomas Edison, thank you. Believing. Believing is what makes things happen. Belief is the foundational attitude for success. Every time I listen to an audio, every time I watch a video, I learn more and empower myself to teach others more. I don't say, well, I've heard enough of those audios, because in the past 40 years, I've listened to I don't know how many thousands of audios, starting with cassettes way back when, and now with MP3s. I heard somebody recently say, oh, they're all the same. Really? That statement is an uneducated statement because it's certainly not true. Every single one of them are different. And it's not how many audios you listen to, it's how many times you listen to an audio that counts. Because every time you listen to it, your mind is in a different mindset, and you will pick up something you missed the last time you heard it. There is value in that, providing people with that kind of a product. It's worth a lot more than what it costs. But those who are scrounging for money will justify not buying it because, hey, they're all the same. I can get those same type of audios for nothing elsewhere. It makes me laugh. That's called lack of belief. Okay? And then those same people expect you to help them and aren't willing to do what it takes to succeed. They'll do some of the things that it takes on their own agenda or their own schedule. And it's pretty sad, it really is. But when you're doing something, you want to believe in that wholeheartedly, not just part way, let's see how it goes. It doesn't work any other way. You might as well not do it, okay? Don't waste your time and the time of those who are willing to help those who are willing to help themselves. Because I am willing to help people who are willing to help themselves. Belief is a thread that goes through everything in life. I would not have earned a high multiple six figures with that business if I didn't believe. I would not have. Okay? Even if somebody signs up and they're just affiliate, they don't own anything. They are not authorized to earn profit on the sale of their first sale because they're not an owner of the product. But after they make their first sale, they're authorized to earn commissions from then on that product. Nothing wrong with that. That's legitimate and ethical. But I'm a firm believer that when I market something, I darn well better own it myself so that I have authority about it. If I don't own it because for example, on the audios, well, I can, get those free somewhere else. Why should I pay $100 a month for that? Well, then when you sign somebody up and they're all excited and they're ready to get their audios, do you have the right mindset or attitude about those audios to encourage them? No, because you can get those free anywhere. If you don't believe in this business, get out. Simple. See ya. Next. But if you do believe in it, then work it wholeheartedly. Okay? And people who are watching this video are either going to love what I just said or are going to say, oh, all right, then I'm out of here. I don't care. Doesn't matter. Next. Because if you're not willing to help yourself, I'm not willing to help you. I'm your doctor. And if you can't take my prescription, I can't be your doctor. When I recommend that you do something in your business to help you succeed, do you think it's for my own personal gain? If you do, you're in the wrong business. Okay? Just turn around and walk the other way. When I make a recommendation after 40 years in this profession, you best do it because it's in your best interest, not mine. Certainly not mine. And when you bring somebody in and you make a recommendation to them about the products and services that you market, Your belief level better be where it belongs, or else you're a hypocrite. I'm a hypocrite if I don't own or am fully embraced in the product and I'm bringing people into my business. That makes me the hypocrite, all right? I'm on different topics in this show, but that's okay. I want it to be. I wanted to start it with belief, the thread that's common amongst all successful people. Okay? Belief is a powerful thing. If you don't believe in gravity and you drop something, guess what? I wonder why it falls to the ground. Principles hold true and dear for life. Okay? And if you think, here's another issue. If you think that everybody's in that thing, it's saturated, I'm going to go do something else. Businesses dream of saturation. They don't worry about it. Do you have any clue how many people are in this world? I remember 25, 30 years ago when Amway was at a couple of 100 million or something like that, somebody said to me, it's saturated. Really? Now, fast forward to today. They're upwards of 13 billion. Now, 1 billion is 1,000 million, right? They were at a few hundred million back then. 1,000 million times 13. 13,000 millions is 13 billion. Saturated? No. Our attitudes get saturated with negativity when we don't succeed at something that we attempt. When we keep trying and keep trying and banging our heads against the wall and getting negative feedback from those that we're trying to help become happily evolved, unless you believe as strongly in your goal as though it's already been achieved, you will fall into the clutches of that negativity and you will start looking for reasons to get out and to stop, rather than looking for alternative ways and being resourceful and finding ways to make it work, rather than, oh, yeah, you're right. That website does look a little scammy. Please. That's pure ignorance. I'm telling the truth. If you can't handle the truth, then stick with your job for the rest of your life, retire at half pay, get a nice turkey with a gold watch, and go your merry way. But whether it's this business or any other business, if you don't believe and you don't embrace it, you will fail miserably. And you know what's exciting? I'm successful, but I have failed more than you have. If you've tried this business and you've failed, I have failed more times than you have. I've had more people tell me that looks scammy than you have. But I'm successful. Why? Because I don't care what other people's opinions are of my business. Doesn't matter. Their opinions are worth what I pay for them, which is zero, nothing. I have a goal. And if those I encounter are negative, I don't care. It does not matter while I'm in the process of achieving my goal. Doesn't matter at all. But unfortunately, those people who fall into the clutches of that negative feedback when they're building their businesses, they start to justify their own negativity, and it gets pretty sad, rather than being resourceful and looking for other ways. Okay? Rather than embracing the business, they nitpick about things that are wrong with it to try to justify themselves for stopping the failures they're experiencing along the way. That's why they're doing that. That's why they're saying, oh, that, yeah, I agree, that looks scammy. Or they say, I'm not paying $100 a month when I can get same thing, audios, for nothing somewhere else. When the audios are not the same, and they have no clue. They're not rational in their thinking because they succumb to the negativity of other people. They're subject to the negative influences of other people. Who calls it SNIOPs? Zig Ziglar. They're called SNIOPs, subject to the negative influences of other people. When people say no to your business or it's a scam, laugh in their face and move on. Don't go, they may be right, just because 50 others said the same thing to you. If you've had 50 people tell you that the business looks like a scam, I've had 150, or 10 times the amount, 500. But I keep going in spite of the negative people I encounter, because my dream is worth it. Now, if your dream is worth it, stick around, and we'll help you. Because we want to work with strength. We don't want people who go to bat to hit a ball and look and say, well, he didn't throw it over the plate. That's baby talk. Grow up. Have an attitude of success. Move on in spite of the negativity. Believe, because you can do it. Why? I believe in you, even if I don't know you. Why? Because you're a human being, And human beings have awesome potential, but you need to set your sails right in order to get your sales, right? Oh, that's a Kevinism. Let's write that one down. Anyway, I hope everybody got something out of that. And for those of you that get angry with me because, hey, I tell the truth, so be it. But for those of you who see the truth and press on with what they have going, in spite of that, you're the winners of this world that the masses will look up to and admire because you care about other people. And so do I. This is Kevin Souza. I hope you make it a wonderful day. And do not, I repeat, do not give up on your dreams, ever. Talk soon.